Did you all see that TikTok of this Congolese girl saying that she had gotten a promotion and her group of friends were like, okay, like let's go out and celebrate, like, you know, dinner or drinks or something like that. And so they all go out and she goes to the bathroom and then apparently one of the friends poisoned her drink, bro. Poison. And I guess there was this guy and he was a little bit drunk, but she was walking back from the bathroom and he caught her and he said, hey, don't drink the drink, your friend put something in it, right? And then I guess the friends are there and they're hearing what's happening. And the friend is like, absolutely not, like, da 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 da. And she like curses him out or, you know, yells at him. And then the friends are like, well, if there's nothing wrong with the drink, you drink it. And then this bitch is silent, obvious. And then apparently they basically like try to force her to drink it to the point where she has to like fight them off and be like, actually, yeah, I did poison her. And I'm so mad that she always gets all the jobs and all of the good things and yada, yada, yada. I saw this in a Twitter thread, but it was on here on TikTok. I'm just floored, like the lengths people will go through to like see you fail and to like aid in your demise. All of this to say that like you really do have to watch the reactions of your friends when good things happen to you to see who is secretly like hating on you and who is genuinely happy and there to celebrate your win. And I think it's one thing, I think we've all been there before when we've been like maybe jealous of seeing somebody else's successes because we feel like we're not in the place that we should be and they're like ahead of us. I think that's like definitely a human trait. But to go as far as poisoning your friend, you're willing to risk jail time because a homegirl got a good job? Like, are you dumb or are you stupid? Please make sure you're paying attention. Please make sure that you're not giving people the benefit of the doubt who have never earned that benefit of the doubt. When you see people copying you, that sometimes means that they want to be you. Not every time, don't
with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all paid. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't have done it to you. And that's why I can't get past it. So.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but that girl is not your friend. Watch out for those females who will get close to you so they could take notes on you, compete with you, and also try to ruin your plans. I'm going to tell y'all a little story. I once had a best friend who I thought was like a sister to me. But then I started peeping that she started doing weird stuff. Like every single guy that I liked or took an interest in, she suddenly wanted to go after them. When I got into a serious relationship, she followed my boyfriend on all his socials and liked all his pictures. She would go out of her way to become friends with my friends that didn't know her. And on social media, she would show my friends who had no clue who she was all the love in the world. But then when I would post stuff, it was silence. No likes, no comments, nothing. But she would be at the top of my story views. Every time I told her I had a new goal or plan for myself, she suddenly wanted to do the same thing. And I'm not even trying to sound cocky when I say this, but every time I do go outside, random strangers approach me to tell me that I'm beautiful. And there'd be times that random strangers would approach me and tell me like, oh my God, you're so pretty. And she would get mad at me. Or she would even get mad at them for complimenting me. And it took me a while to really sit down and realize that she was an enemy disguised as a friend. So watch out for those type of females because your haters are closer than you think. Peace and love though.
It's one thing for a person not to like you and can't come around you, but it's a whole nother thing. I feel like the scariest type of person to be around is a person that can pretend that they like you and deep down hate you, jealous of you, a monitoring spirit. It's just weird to me. I feel like people that really can put on a fake, like put on a mask, come around you, don't like you, and it's boiling deep down. They not happy for you. They don't want to see you win and fake congratulate you. You know how much energy that take. You know how much skills that take. Like, that's the craziest shit to me. And monitoring spirits, jealousy is at an all-time high right now. You got to be a different type of bitch to know you genuinely don't like somebody and still go around them, pick up the phone, call them, check on them. And that's why I'm so mindful of the company that I keep and who I allow in my space. Because you never know a person intent when it comes down to you. Like, that shady shit. Why? I mean, I just feel like if you don't like somebody, cool, but why go around them too? Like, that's a different type of special type of skill that I don't want no takes it. I don't want to partake in none of that. Like, baby, if I don't like you, I'm going to stay from around you. And I wish y'all would do the same. Thank you.
Okay, so today me and my best friend are going to be playing Two Truths and a Lie.
Alright.
And she's gonna go first.
I'm gonna go first. Alright, so I've got curly hair, I'm single, and I've got 4 dogs.
Okay. Well, okay, so I know you had a boyfriend last week, but
Okay.
you be moving. You be
Okay,
moving.
right.
So, I'm gonna have to say I'm single because you do have curly hair and
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
4 dogs. So,
Alright.
yeah. Me, I used to have a scorpion. I have red hair,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw you kissing my ex-boyfriend last weekend.
I don't know what you're talking about. Can we turn the camera off? We can talk about this privately.
No,
This does
because
not need
no.
to be put on camera.
I'm not going to sit here and allow you to do
I don't
this.
know what you're talking about.
You
Like,
deserve to be put on blast.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm
I don't
talking
know
about.
What you're talking
Oh, I
about.
have a video. I literally have a
Okay.
video of you doing it.
So
So don't try and play with me because you were supposed to be my best
I
friend,
don't know what you're talking
and
about.
you literally kissed my ex-boyfriend.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, he
Just
messaged
fess up.
me.
Just
he messaged
oh,
me.
he messaged you.
Yeah.
But you replied. And yeah, that was my boyfriend, but you were supposed to be my best friend.
But he messaged me. Maybe you should talk to your
You know,
boyfriend about
no,
that.
don't piss me off right
The realest thing that I've learned about adulthood is literally leaving people where they act weird at and just leaving it at that. Not wondering why they're acting weird, not wondering why they're moving a certain way, not going out of your way to inquire why they're moving that way, and just legitimately allowing them to be off in their own space where the weird stuff resides. At the end of the day, I've realized as an adult, the more energy that I invest in wondering why other people are moving a certain way or wondering why their actions are rubbing me the wrong way or just overall wondering why they choose to have one foot in my life and one foot outside of my life when they could just have both feet outside of my life, I am taking away from the plot. And what the plot is me. When it comes to my reality, I will only have people around me that are providing dividends to my life. I refuse to surround myself with people that are trying to divide me. And that's what a lot of times these people are trying to do because they don't even really know what their real problem with you is. They just have a whole lot of animosity because you keep winning. And that's one thing about my God. He do not play about me. I'm gonna keep winning.
Playing Never Have I Ever. Never have I ever made a fake Tinder account.
Never have I ever gone skinny dipping.
Never ever slept with my best friend's boyfriend thinking that she wouldn't find out while she was in the hospital for 3 days with her dying grandma.
What are you talking about?
Why are you acting like I wasn't gonna fucking find out?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fucking.
I never want friends that I have to question whether or not you're my real true friend. And I've had 1 or 2 friends like that, and we're no longer friends for very good reasons. But my thing is, a lot of those videos are very heartfelt, but a lot of them are not, especially the one with the young lady who her friend was trying to poison her in the restroom or in the restaurant when she went to the bathroom. And this is not something that doesn't happen. You know, it happens, especially like watching like movies or TV shows and stuff like that. And a lot of time movies and TV shows are created based on real events that happen. So I see it all the time, especially African movies. There's always this one friend that tried to kill her friend. Okay. But anyways, yeah, these are some serious stuff that are happening in real life. And for her to even go as far as wanting to poison her friend because she's getting all the awards. My thing is, imagine you going through great lengths to try to take your friend out of this world because of her achievements, because of the awards she's getting, the raise she's getting from work, right? Imagine, yes, you did succeed in that. If, for example, you went and did that to one of your friends and you succeeded, right? What is now going to happen? Are you going to get the rewards and awards that she got from work, or what? Your life's still going to suck and you're still going to be the same person that you are? Because if you're doing that, if you're going to great lengths to try to sabotage your friend's life, then obviously your life sucks because you want her life. You want to swap destiny with her. And I don't want to sound rude or anything, but for people who are going this far to do stuff like that to their friends, they do not deserve respect, in my opinion. You do not deserve respect. You're not a girl's girl. You're not a man's man, even like, because it could be a man too. It's not just girls who are doing this to their friends, you know? So yeah, so when you do stuff like that, the reward of that person that you're taking out because you're jealous of their hard work, because clearly they work hard for what they have, hopefully, you're not going to get that reward just because you take that person out. You're just going to be stuck with yourself, with looking at yourself in the mirror, and I hope you feel better about yourself, right? But I'm more passionate about that because my godmom in Haiti was actually taken out in that same manner. She had a business, she was thriving, and the place she went to go sell her stuff, there was a lady who was next door, and she had a market as well. My godmom, she had a store, like a business, and the lady also had a business, but the lady's business was a lot smaller. And my godmom, because she was so charming and, you know, outgoing and everything, the people who own the market, because you have to come in every day and set up, and they'll have to give you a key, and there's someone who runs the market, and they liked my godmom because she was so nice. And the lady was jealous of her because, one, my godmom was successful. Yes, granted, they were not friends, but they built rapport, they built some sort of friendship because they have been selling merchandise at the market next to each other for a long time. So they became like co-workers in a way, even though like they don't work for the same company. It's just the rent a booth kind of thing, right? But my godmom used to get along with everyone, and even when she cooks, she'll bring extra food for the guard because the guard will let her into the market a little early so she can set up, so she could be ready whenever they open the market at 8 o'clock. And the owner of the market, the one that allowed him to rent a spot, also was very nice to my godmom because she was a very charming person. She was very likable. And that lady was not having that. She was so upset with not necessarily upset, but upset, even more upset, to the point where she put something there. When my godmom went to go sweep the floor in the morning, she caught up on it. It was magic. And my godmom ended up being taken. So basically, after taking my godmom out, that was it. I mean, what else did you want? You know, you wanted to take her out, and you did, and that's it. Because once my godmom was taken out, all her market, like everything that was left, went down to her mom. Her mom ended up selling the rest of the stuff because her mom wasn't like a selling person. So she sold them and then kept the money, and that was it. But anyways, that lady ended up with nothing. Well, you just got rid of her, and now you have the spot next to her free for somebody else to come and rent. What are you going to do? Just get rid of everybody who rent that place? You know what I mean? I said all of that to say this. You just have to be careful because you just never know how weird people are and who is trying to dim your light just because it shines too bright, and it's shining bright in their eyes and it's blinding them. So sometimes you just have to be mindful of the people around you and the friends that you have, because you never know who is wishing on your downfall. And I see this way too many times for me to pretend as if, like, you know, it's just propaganda. You just have to be